Namaste, hot yogis. I'm streaming from Sofia, Bulgaria today. It's scorching heat outside. It's 40 degrees Celsius. So we will indulge in a forward bending, cooling practice today. And as I designed it, it felt like, oh, I was like a wax kinetic sculpture and I was melting from the heat and I could feel the fluid transitions happening. So enjoy this practice. It's slow paced and very, very exhilarating because of the interesting transitions that you're going to try and a couple of new poses. So let's get started. Child's pose. Open the knees wide, mat width apart. And then sit your hips comfortably into your heels. Walk your hands forward as you bend the elbows. And we'll start with a cooling breath. Imagine your lips are a sponge and you are inhaling. Hands move to the sponge. You're inhaling cool air and exhale. Lift your hips up, scoop the belly in. Inhale, inhaling cool air and sponging it with the lips and sponging it with every cell of the body. And then release the cool air as you scoop the belly out. Inhale one more time. Sponge, sponge, sponge. And exhale, send that cool air all around your body. As you contract, your head drops down and release the hips down to your knees. Moving forward into a dolphin, curl your toes under, parallel the thighs out, and lift your hips up. And then bring the left knee down and lift it up. Stretch the spine and right knee slightly down and lift it up. Both knees to the floor. Untuck the toes. Scoop the belly in. Lace your fingers. Open the chest and dissolve. Nose to the mat. Inhale. Sponging the air. Exhale, blowing cool air out. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Hands forward. Shift into a chaturanga. Knees are on the floor. Chaturanga. Plank. And back to your child's pose. Shift forward. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips up. And bring the knees down. Untuck the toes. Lace the fingers. Open the heart and dissolve. And two more times. Making a circle with your arms. Sponging the air in and then releasing it out. Last one. Inhale. Like you're painting with your body and that painting is melting from the heat and it feels so good as the poses become very accessible. Bring the hands forward. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Reach the right arm towards the left knee or left ankle, twist. Bring the head down and replant the hand. Switch other side, left hand to the right ankle. And forward. Left foot steps forward into a low lunge. Lower the right knee down, untuck the back foot. Exhale, forward into a pyramid, low lunge. Curl the foot under, squeeze the hips in, square the hips, and exhale. One more time. Juicy hamstrings. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Curl the back foot under. Recruit the back thigh and flex the front foot. Bend both the right knee and flex the left foot. Bring the right knee down, untuck the right foot. Beautiful. Thread your left arm under your left thigh and reach for the left hand with your right. Dropping the head down. Inhale. Exhale. Cool air out and around. Inhale. Exhale. And maybe inhale with the third one. You drop the head towards the floor. Maybe not, just allowing for gravity to take over. And then bring the hands on either side of the foot. Curl the back foot under. Untuck the foot. Thread your left leg through. Reach your left leg up. Come into a puppy pose and curl your fists. Plant both fists into your third eye. Inhale and out. As you flex your left foot, press the third eye into your fists. Exhale. One more. Whenever we indulge in forward bends, we are actually bending our limitations. We're coming into a state of relaxation, and as we stop stressing, we start allowing. So allow the full body to sponge in what is vital for it and to release what is excess, as in heat, as in emotions, as in stuff that is still pending and unresolved. Plant the hands back into the mat. And curl the left foot under. Bring your right foot into the knee, down dog, and chin into the right knee. Right knee down, lift your left leg up. Little arch, and then exhale into this forward bending. Scoop down dog, chin to knee. We're closing Jalandhara Bandha. We're activating the voice. We are sending that cool energy into the entire body. Now step the right foot forward. Plant the back heel down. Lace your fingers at the small of your back. And open forward. Reverent lunge. Inhale, opening the arms more. Charge the front leg. Lower the hands on both sides of the foot. Flex the right foot. And turn towards the back. Heel toe the feet in. Open the feet as if you're going to do malasana, garland pose. And here, lacing the fingers at the small of your back, drop the head. Even if you're here, that is amazing. Or down. One more breath. Beautiful. Stretch up into fan pose. Reach the right hand to your left ankle, left hand to your right, and release. As if you're cradling your head into your elbows or towards the elbows. You can hold your knees as well. You can bend the knees a tiny bit. Don't overstretch, whatever feels good. I feel I want to be held in this pose, this deep inversion, allowing me to cool down, to relax, to chill out, to just be. And coming all the way back into the lunge, re-step your left foot back and take a hug from underneath your thigh. Deep hug. Press the forearm into your shin. Engage both legs. And release the hands down. Perfect. Untack the back foot. Thread the right leg through. Curl the right foot under and open into a pigeon. We are going to release again, curling the fists. And then placing the third eye right on top of the fists. Taking a little bit of a shimmy action with the pelvis. Side to side. And if you feel inclined, you're going to thread your right arm through. Release into the shoulder and clasp the left foot with the left hand. Reach your gaze up. Lengthen the spine. Allow for the entire body to sponge in this cooling quality of the forward bend and the deep detoxifying quality of the twist. And coming out, very gently press. You are going to flex the right foot, point the left. Just one gentle transition as your right arm is going to trace up and over. And moving over into a side bend. Open your heart. Relax the ear towards the knee. Reach, reach, reach. And gentle exhale. Inhale, twist. And exhale. Come to the center. Plant the left foot into the floor. Find this movement forward and back. And once you're here, you're going to grab your left knee with the right hand and reach the left arm to the right toes and feel that oppositional pull as the knee pushes you away. So does the arc over your head nestle you into the Padangusthasana, the yogic toe lock. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. Exhale, scoop in. Inhale, expand. Reach the left arm up. Gently tip and tilt. And feel you're swimming your arms and your leg in opposite directions. And forward and back, swim. Scoop and back. Opening the hip. And forward. And twist. Moving into your flying pigeon here. As you release the shoulder, enter the knee, and let's find the forward bend here. Threading the arms under and around the leg. Exhale, squeeze hard to the knee and head below the heart, regulating blood pressure, cooling down, eliciting the parasympathetic nervous system response, all these good things happening all at the same time. Beautiful. Place the sole firmly into the other sole. Let this rock you to the center. And cross your grip, holding the left ankle with the right hand and the right ankle with the left. Exhale, release into a forward bend. If you feel you want to slide the fingertips towards the knee, you may do that or stay here, dropping the elbows down. The head is hanging heavily down into the floor. You're yielding to gravity, allowing, releasing, rejoicing things as they are. There is no pushing. There is a bending of circumstances that were impairing you to move in a certain direction. So that bending of your limitations is opening up new space for exploration. So explore away. Gently tip to the right. And place your left foot into your right groin, like so. And then bring the heel towards your hips. Find this bind here. So you can be here and gently rocking, or going into the forward bending action where you reach and bind around the leg. Dropping the head down. And one more. Feeling nestled, feeling you are the kernel and the shell. Now take this forward and notice how you're already in an ankle to knee variation, bringing the elbows to the outside seam of the foot as you squeeze everything in. Deep hug in. If that is a little too intense, you're just going to release the left hand towards the top of the mat and relax your head down. Transitioning here as we face forward, grab on to the left foot with the left hand. Notice the action here. If you fancy, you can hold the leg and extend into a forward bend, or do your Padangustasana if you are practicing it, and find this beautiful forward bend. You can go a little bit deeper if you have an advanced practice, or just stay here if you feel fully connected. Mind, body, and soul. Mind and heart moving in and into a cool and serene place. Release the heel down, hips back, falling over. You can keep the bind and release here, or I like to do that. Thread the right arm through and bring your right ear to your right knee and feel that action. Flex your right foot. Open through the twist, release down through the head. And up. Going into an inversion, eagle legs, and our shoulder stand. Position your hands, gently float into your back. Use the energy to kick the legs, and then eagle leggies. Beautiful. Can we bring the elbows closer in and then melt the knee into the nose? Deep breath in and out. If that is inaccessible, open the legs wide. Just the same effect. Beautiful. Cooling down and inverting practice. Gently float back to seated. And a tight eagle. Arms now. So left knee is on top of the right. Right arm moves into the elbow crease. Arms wrap. And then create a little mirror for your face. Bring the mirror into the third eye and close your eyes. Your inner witness is signaling to your inner child what needs to transform so you can fully release into your passion from a place of compassion. Tight hug, deeper forward bending action, or hands wrap around the foot. And from here, something really cool. Curl your fists one more time. The fists go outside of your mat. And then lift your hips. Bring your third eye onto the clenched fists and hold. A little bit of an oblique stimulation here in this forward bending. hug or snug. And right knee in, moving to the other side as we gently walk the feet to the hands. Padangusthasana, yogic toe lock. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, release. Make sure you're right on top of your soles. I like to go into the Padangusthasana here where I step on my hands and go a little bit deeper into the forward bend, whatever feels right. You could be here, you could bend the knees a little bit, like a quasi chair forward bend. You can do a little bit of a hip circle and wave, whatever you fancy. And coming down, downward facing dog. Knees to the floor, chaturanga, plank, and back. Deepen the breath, step the right foot through, curl the back foot under. What we did on the other side, little pyramid pose and a lunge. And squeeze the hips in, square them. Bend the back knee and then straighten as if you're that elastic band. And that band is spongy as well. So it's both sapping the energy, sponging it in, and then elastifying all the limitations that are binding you to a construct, a condition, a precept. No, it's all that is here is all that you need. Release the knee down. Untuck the back foot, moving forward and back. And once you have your bind, we did it a couple of times throughout all the poses. We go under and around, hello, spine, and then clasp and head goes down. That feeling of being suspended and yet inverted, shifting perspective, trusting that the right message will come through. One more breath. Exhale. Walk the hands on either sides of the foot. Curl the back foot under. Uncurl, thread your right leg through. Lift it up, fist. Your hands, curl the fists, third eye. Extend the leg into the opposite direction. How much can you stretch oppositionally and feel that gentle tugging into the hips and expanding through the pelvic floor and through the hamstrings. Beautiful. Exhale, curl the right foot under. Hands plant into the floor. And coming into chin to knee. Inhale, up. Open arch. Exhale. Scoop in. And inhale, arch. And exhale, hold it here. Step the left foot through between the hands. Ground your right heel into the floor. Open here. And down. Little tiny circle. And ripple with your chest. And down. Reverent warrior. Bend the front knee. Open the shoulders in the opposite direction. One more breath. Beautiful. Exhale down. Right knee into the floor. Lift up. Just one more here. Switching directions. Face back. Heel toe your feet. Reach your hands to the opposite ankles and bend the knees. As you bring the forearms down, you create a little window for your head. And lift up. Hands flow to the knees. Tight hug. Loving swing, loving swing. Swinging, swinging, swinging over the legs. Relax your head. Let it suspend and let go of any negative rumination. All is as it should be. Walking the hands forward as we transition here. Right knee down, untuck the back foot, thread the left leg through. And plant your left foot in, open through the right shin. Pigeon pose. We did the curled fists. Anchor your third eye into the floor and into the fists. And shimmy the hips. Feel that side to side motion. And if you did it on the other side and it felt good, you can repeat that. Left arm threads through. You recline on your shoulder. Right foot, right hand, clasp the foot, open the heart. Deep hip stretch, nice twist, beautiful shoulder opener. So feel these three different actions happening at the same time. Now release the head down, stretching the neck. And again, walk the hands back into the mat. We will transition gently lifting up, repositioning our hips, flex the back foot, in this case, the left foot, and reach the arm to carve the space around your head, reaching towards your big toe. Leave room so you're not really cramming your arm to your ear, and feel that reach. Inhale, exhale. You're melting is a sculpture that is made of wax, and the heat is liquefying all the limitations. You're bending the limitations, side bending in this fashion. And coming up, replant the right foot. Feel that action forward and back and side, and then from here, opposite hand, opposite knee. Feel this, and then reach into the opposite direction. As you pull away through the knee and come to the center, your arm goes oppositionally. Exhale, contract, elbow bends, knee bends. Inhale, wheel, expand. Exhale, contract. I love this pose. And inhale, you can release the arm and hold on to the ankle if that's a little bit too pushed. And you're going to feel an incredible stretch through the side, lateral stretch. So whatever makes you happy, makes your body happy, that's what you're going to do. And coming out of it, we're going into our swims. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And swim. And swim. Right. And swim. And one more. Open the right shin out. You'll feel that action of bringing the shoulder into the knee, dropping your head down. And now can we extend the legs? So we're in a forward bending pose. It's kind of a bear pose for me. It's from the bear variations of Yogeya Yoga. If you see the Inversions, this is one of them. It's really comforting. It's really deep. You can bend the knee if you wish. And feet together. Let this rock you into the center. This time, grab opposite knees. Hug yourself and lower down. You can stretch the hug forward. You can be here and twist. You can rib cage, isolate, and dance your way through the butterfly. Whatever feels good. Pull to go down and maybe release my arms. Open the knees. Relax the head. Beautiful. Tip to the left, right foot into your left groin, coming here. So one knee is on the floor, the other foot is planted firmly, and here's our bind. This is more than enough, right? You don't have to wrap all the way around and drop the head. This is more than enough, and then drop the head. It serves the purpose. Or if you have it, release the head down. Tight squeeze into your lower back. Or you're here and you're cupping the floor with your right hand. And coming down, switch forward. And you'll notice it's kind of an ankle to knee, almost foot to thigh. Moving into the ankle to knee if you wish for a deeper stretch, or keeping it here, groin to thigh and foot to groin. And then bring the hands into a namaste mudra and twist, pressing the elbow into your left metatarsal. Feel that. Drop the head. If that is too intense, that is okay. You're going to release the arm and drop the head. So you are supporting yourself. Same effect. No pushing, just that melting quality and the sponging in of the cool air coming forward. We did it on the other side. We'll attempt it here as well. Finding the rear bind, and then either hold your thigh, extend for a moment, or if you practice Padangusthasana, here we are. Really cool. Or here, or the foot is on the floor. Same thing. Hips back, going down, either cupping the floor outside of your mat, or keeping the mind and threading the opposite arm across as you bring the shoulder down. The key here is to keep your left leg straight and flex the left foot as much as you can. Going up and adjusting the hips. We are moving into our burrito wrap. Burrito wrap with the legs, eagle legs into Sarvangasana, which is our shoulder stand position. The arms very gently from the core. Try not to swing. Moving up and wrapping the legs. And then finding that elbow readjustment so that you can extend and then bring the knee to the nose. Feels so cooling, so good. We're inverting, stimulating the cardiovascular, circulatory, lymphatic systems. Upregulating blood pressure, boosting the thyroid gland, promoting immunity, bolstering immunity, lowering down one vertebra at a time. Release, extend the deep hamster stretch pull. Actually, hamstring, right? We did the eagle bind. Now we're going to do left elbow into the right. Wrap tightly. Use your arms like a mirror. Place a mirror into your third eye and observe internally with your inner gaze what is happening inside your body. And what are those parts that need to release? Blow cool air through the elbows and send it throughout. Inhale. Like a fan air. Inhale. And perhaps if you did it on the other side, reach towards both edges of the foot and bend over. Or take the hug and bend over, whatever feels right. And we're going to transition through that nice clenched fist position, left into the floor, right on top. Plant your right foot, lift your hips, exhale, squeeze and hold, activating Mahabandha, the fourth lock that contains the entire circuitry in the body. And releasing right knee and left knee, opening back into your child's pose. Come into your clenched fists. Again, release the third eye. Couple of breaths, feeling that beautiful inner movement and allowing for the body to be fluid, buoyant, moving effortlessly from one stage to the next. And letting the mind not skip on one track, but transition from one thought to the next. And instead of wandering thoughts, make them focused thoughts of inner awe, the inner child that is always awestruck and is ready to explore away, exploring away everything that is happening now in your life. Inhale and exhale, and being grateful for it. And cooling down, chilling out, relaxing, being tranquil, and basking in that serenity bliss. All is as it should be. It's never random. It is part of a purposeful flow. And you're riding this flow seamlessly, effortlessly, and luminously, because your path is illuminated by all that you need to walk into, experience, and then share and transcend. Last breath in and out. Plant the hands into the floor. Come into a seated position. Finding our cooling breath one more time. Coming into the center of the mat. Bring your middle fingers into your third eye and exhale the cool air. Send it throughout. Inhale through the back to the third eye. Cool air. Through a tube. Inhale last time and exhale. Sending you that cool breeze as we ripple into our expanded state while we were able to bend into our limitations. Humbly connected to everything that is. Thank you for your practice. I'm so excited that we could indulge into this kinetic sculpture, let it meld, let it consolidate. It was really, really powerful for me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you at the end of August for a pure core routine. Until then, stay cool and inspired and stay hot in every way. Melting away the limitations, spicing things up, and ardently pursuing your passions. Namaste. See you. Thank you for your practice. Ciao.